and subscribe. All Patmore Live. Turn it up worldwide. Keep the fire alive. Share, like, and subscribe.
Enough respect, people. Enough respect. Enough respect. Share up the life. Share up the life.
Let the good vibes rise. Whoa, whoa,
Share up the life. Share up the life. Good evening, everyone. Good night. Good night.
Welcome to the Patmore Live Show. Link up, family. Make the love grow. From YouTube straight to the TikTok flow.
Good night, everyone. Good night. Good night. Yes, tonight we just want to touch on a few topics. Right. Yeah, tonight we want to touch on a few topics just to discuss a few things that have been happening in Jamaica. Let's talk about what's happening in Parliament. I noticed that Parliament have reached a stage now where you're not allowed to speak the Jamaican patois anymore in Parliament. So even though we are celebrating and discussing culture, you're not allowed to speak patois in Parliament. And we have a lot of persons, because you're for the government, for the sitting government, you're on the same side as the speaker. You would mention that you don't see nothing at all wrong with that, you know. And that's why I tell you, I don't think in Jamaica right now, I think we are in problem. We are too divided, my people. Because you're a PNP or you're a GLP, as long as your side, your party does something wrong, you believe that you have to come out and defend it. You know, and I must tell you, I'm really fed up with the type of politics that we practice in Jamaica. Really fed up. I don't know how much Jamaicans out there that is fed up right now. We have to find a way to tear down each other. So simple mean a Paul Patmore would not be welcome in Parliament, you know, because everybody know that I speak 100% patois. I'm one of the only politicians that speak only patois. So I would not be welcome. And even though the people of South Trelawney would send me to Parliament because I speak patois, my mic could be locked off and say, watch a man, the people of South Trelawney send you up here, but you have to go learn to speak proper English like an Englishman. I must sound like an Englishman to sit in Parliament. I must sound like an Englishman. I don't know how much of you have a problem with it, but I can tell you that I personally have a problem with that. And it's the Jamaican Parliament, Jamaica Parliament, House of Parliament for the Jamaican people. And I believe that we send our persons for each constituency, they send persons to represent them, not to represent the man up on the hill, not to represent the person up on the hill. Yes, good night, good night. Yes, I'm on live now. You want to talk to me on the live? Yes, hold on, just a minute. Yes, good night.
Good night.
Yes, good night.
I am just calling to find out. Mr. Lou gone, died and gone. And our language go right across the length and breadth of Canada, across the world. Even where I am presently now, I don't speak English. Me a born Jamaican. When they talk to me, they say, what you say?
Yeah.
And they say, oh, she is.
Yes.
Because what Mrs. Hollis is doing, Andrew, is a burden, shame, and disgrace. Mr. Pat, the entire world on the phone, you know.
Yeah, man.
When we
Are
go
you,
road with
Miss
shame,
Lou get a whole what they have there? Mrs. Hole is trying to do in Parliament this week.
it's
Something
it's
where Miss Lou fight. We get a whole heap of
hard.
language shame. Then shame we whole heap of time, you know. And make we feel less of ourselves. And because if you notice, all 14 parish in Jamaica have 14 different patois. You notice they all of it are different.
Accent.
Yeah, man.
Accent.
Yes.
Accent. True.
Yeah, man. So you go here. You have place where you don't hear they say yeah, man, more than some. And over in my side of Trelawney, we even say I. When we come Christian and calling people would always amazed when me always I say I. Like me answer you, me say I.
Aye.
And we say have ihi. We have some word, but
Some word with it. Where you go? Where you go? We are come.
yes. And
Not that we can't say we are coming. We say we are come. We are
yeah,
coming.
man. And I always mention that when we grew up, we always, like I'm saying, when I'm calling somebody, I always say, Paul, oi.
Oh, thank you very much. What I'm
Yes.
saying, Mrs. Hollis, make the names
JP, can you
more,
accept somebody
more
from me on the
important.
TikTok, please? Yes.
Huh?
No, not you.
Mr. Hollis, Mrs. Hollis, make the names more important, more every girl, every boy, every woman, every person in Jamaica, because the way she talk about the miss and the way she behave, it's a shame. And everybody died. I never hear it comes out with a boy, with a girl, with a woman, a
Yes.
child to say, no, we cannot have this in our country. Remember, you are the head of the state. What are you saying? The people are looking at you.
I always believe that we need to have maybe a pat. I would comfortable maybe not teaching patois in our school, but maybe have a patois club, maybe that cultural club. Because we teach it in the festival. We teach in our festival right through every single year.
Mr. Patmore, remember, so we have Patois Bible. Remember, so when crucifixion read last year, I did Patois read.
Yes. So
I don't know what I don't know what she keeping up, but guess what, Mr. Patmore? I don't want them look upon Mr. Holness and Mrs. Holness when the next sitting of Parliament come. I want the MP them to ask them, say, where is their honesty? Because even to this day, he don't declare his asset. We hear Miss, what's her name, Durhample, get up and make big stone speech. Miss Durhample, I said, they would answer such a people don't have nothing. And she said, the farmers, they will not help.
yes.
I don't see in a Trelawney, I do.
But I must say, share up the live, people. Tap up the screen, share up the live, tap up the screen. Yeah, man, let's talk about patois in Jamaica. We reach a stage now where we should be ashamed of speaking patois.
No, mister. I am not ashamed because
I never.
I'm saying something to you. No,
Yes.
I'm saying something to you. I am not living in Jamaica. I remember said the only girl don't speak. With them Creole up here. When they talk to me, they must ask me 3 or 4 times, what did you say? Because I don't give a rat. Because I don't talk like women know. And because I have to talk in my tongue, I not tell myself.
Yeah.
Because I don't go to the no, not me. I'm going to talk just as how you give me a talk to you. I saw me talk to everybody.
Yeah, man. But many times in Parliament, I would hear even Mr. Warmington would stand up and he speak proper patois. And I never hear nobody come out and say anything at all. But everything the PNP tried to do in Parliament, and I notice His Holiness tried to shut it down.
Mr. Patmore, 35 of them Some of them can't read and write well. You forget that some of them can spell pat different from pat. They can spell P-A-T different from P-O-T. So that I would know. And then look how they sit down in the parliament. And look in the government, in the Andrew office, ask if one of them have all the offices. How you feel so much people and you can't give them some offices to run? And them a collect pay.
But
think about it.
Yeah, man. But I'm really disappointed. Every year we celebrate festival, and that's what we encourage the kids to come out and do them poems and then sing. And now we hear one of the big folk song. We hear one of the big folk song come out now as one of the #1 rhythm right across Jamaica. That persons now start to complain that you have some loud music. They might add to it and all of those things and load lyrics. But yeah, man. But as soon as everybody does the things that are convenient to them, because this minute we are celebrate Patwa, and the next minute we are condemn it. Yeah.
But Mr. Pat, if it was a next country do it, they wouldn't have no problem.
No, man. But when Obama come. Obama visit us, and Obama the first thing he said, Wagwan. Yeah, man. You hear I Show Speed. I Show Speed was here. And what you hear him talking Patwa and I try to practice Patwa. Even the bad word them a try to practice. Yeah, man.
I don't care. Hold on. Let me tell you when we see I for speed, we don't say speed, you know who
yes.
Come to Jamaica. Him could have go behind KFC and go over Tasties and go grab patty, but me with born and grew up couldn't go in there go behave, so they not want to see me through the door.
Yeah, man.
So look at the presentation where they give a different person when they're banding over me because of hype and money. You see Jamaica?
Yes.
Since I always plan to go Maroon Town. Don't I a Pong town, but me gotta tell him say, take care and put him foot down there because guess what happened? Down the town, and even Siaga never go down there, so I wonder why him feels he can't go down there. You tell me purpose.
Yes.
Tell me why, because right now, when we look and see what one at Jamaica and see the whole scandal, you can imagine that the man have buried money. And the people them are Westmoreland and Trelawny, St. Elizabeth no have house and no have roof and no have food. Even the food where them send come spoil. We don't need to call the American people them and the people them will send the resource come tell them to come collect it back and answer, make Mr. Andrew answer to them. Now you imagine, look how Wharf around. Look at Wharf. If people them box and barrel and food pack up there, you think if I did any other country, you hear no other country would behave so?
Yeah, man.
And the next thing I know I tell them is Patmore, I'm here to go my bed. Here what happened? You see the police them were killing brother and sister and Andrew Huxley picking if you buy whoever mind picking them. They carry the picking them when they shoot them and tell them go put them down in a station and leave them. Even though the mother them belly pain, they have to take a stand. Because if you don't stand for something, you have a fault for nothing. You see all the baby when they kill and left kill the father and left the baby, the two brothers, then we carry that the baby go put on a station. How you think go on and kill your brother so we're not at war?
Yeah.
You don't see them kill you saw them kill them like bird.
Yeah, man, but if you notice most of the Jamaican people stay silent on most of these topics still. Nobody not really cry out until somebody for them.
You drop of them.
Yeah.
Drop of them do something. But you don't know the next thing again. You see, family see the man keep the independence, hear them and see the whole snake and serpent up in the sky. We know say cover with them with sin and locust. Anyhow, we under one bandage, so go Christ up in a head, we're going to release we. Look on your face. I'm going to tell you something and I want you to take a good look. Look at everybody in a member of parliament and look at Andrew. In the 100 mile down a hill past hell. Look on his face good.
You think
If
so?
I lie me and tell. Listen, look at his face and look at his body language and how he behave.
I just that me one of them person, me not really watch how somebody look, because
Look
the
here.
looks not have not really, because
Hello?
just like how me no want nobody criticize with language and with pattern, I don't want me no want criticize the looks of anybody. Because you have persons who get up and say, boy, I cuss Andrew saying nose big, and you have cuss at somebody they saying foot big, you know. The body shaming and those things are something I don't really agree with at no time. So.
Mr. Patmore, the Bible said by the fruit you shall know them. Maybe you don't have the spiritual eyes there.
Okay. Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
The Bible said by the fruit.
Okay.
The Bible said when you say good, you say good, and when you say evil, you say.
Yeah, man, but even though them do something in a parliament, but my neighbors and my family them we would stand up now and defend it. And people who can talk two words properly in English. And they must say, yes, no pattern of it talk in a parliament. So those are persons who do not want to be represented. 30% of voters come out and vote in the last election. I can tell you, maybe just maybe around 2% of the person who come out and vote out of the 30% really speak fluent English, like an Englishman English.
I know that you can say, a few of them can sign their name, and that you can take me because me know. I used to work in PD, you know.
Yes.
And I used to be around there, so I don't ask me. A few of them can sign their name.
So the man we talk Patwa and the man we can't sign his name, supposed to be represented in parliament, told me soul is a behave.
Okay.
Yeah. And the people sit down and accept those things, whether they are PNP or JLP. Because most of these things are not PNP and JLP things.
No, not the rally the troop and get up.
Yeah,
No,
man.
the representative of the rally the troop and get up.
Yeah, man. So people like you, we need to start come out and talk. But I don't want you to talk one side. I don't want you to talk one sided at no time. Because most of the time we want to make sure that Jamaica must be the winner. For the past, from 1962 till now, we have maybe around 10 or 12 elections. And all now the people of Jamaica don't win an election yet. The PNP win election, the JLP win election, but the people of Jamaica have lost all elections since 1962 until now.
Yeah, I know, but I'm going to say this to you. My grandfather told me before he left this earth, he said, when your right hand know, your left hand can't know it.
Yes.
And the Bible said, two will in the bed and one taken away. You think about it?
Yeah, man.
Well, guess what? My name come red. So remember when you had that thing, so I will tell you that. So guess what? We don't have nobody in my family we are labor, you know. Don't get it wrong.
Yeah, man.
But guess what? There are certain stand we take when it comes to my political line.
Yes.
We take a different
But
stand
we want to make sure going into 2027, next general election will be 2030. We need people like you. We have to go choose and choose wisely. Choose and choose wisely. And we can't just be dieted in a way where, because if the PNP play its card right, they should win the next election. But if I'm going to come in, come do the same thing with the JLP, them I don't know. We still are going to lose. The people of Jamaica are going to still lose. Because what if a PNP speaker now come in and decides, boy, Juliet Wallis is said no patron of his speaking at the house. So they might continue with it and say no patron of his speaking at the house. We need to see changes. We don't want just when everything where we oppose and anytime we get the opportunity for change, we not change certain things. Yeah, man, we must feel like a Jamaican parliament we in. So the people they must sound like Jamaican, they must talk like Jamaican, they must look like Jamaican. That's how the type of woman that we want. We send them, we get up and we vote for them and send them up to represent us as Jamaican people.
agree with you, but what I'm going to say to you, when it comes to South Trelawney, right, this way, we know Trelawney from back and front. You see,
Yes.
Trelawney, all of who were left down there, they had some marshals, we call them marshals. They only get one big pack of money and then go around and buy drink because small one them.
Yeah, man.
Let them go away.
I stand up
Everybody living there.
on election day, you have some picnic. Just a walk on with the money in a side bag. Just bare face, just openly. I know like people used to have shame, like if you walk on and like you buy vote and you give people money for vote on election day. People used to kind of hide and do it. You see people just a walk on with them bag and walk behind people. Like you see a PNP a come, you just a walk back at him and I say, money there, you know. Where you do?
Call him over. I saw them do it. But guess what
Yeah,
happened?
man.
See it there right now, and you have the money sitting upon it. Every turn you turn appeal, scandal, top of scandal, and you know what happened? You know, so the people them don't know about it because they now go find YouTube and they now listen radio. And when they do listen radio and TV, appeal come up.
No man, but no man, all of it, no man, they know about it, man. They know about it. They know about it, man. I hear I was at a hardware today, and I hear one man I talk how things have go up. And there was a labor right man there tell us, boy, everything, no matter which party in our power, everything have to raise. So everything that have to raise, see me, I just so life stay and I just so go. Man, I say, boy, cement get dear, and I say, boy, whether it's dear, yes or no, people are going always a bill house, man. Yeah, man, he's saying comfortable with what I go on. Yeah, man.
We happy for him.
Yeah, man, but
We happy for him, Mr. Patmore.
we are in trouble. And we have to try and fix. We have to try and fix it, but at the same time, we want just like yeah man, we have to make sure that we look out for one another. We have to make sure that we put South Trelawney first. We have to put Jamaica first. We have to put Jamaica first. We can tell you say a lot of these politicians, they are working for themselves. Who are the most of the work? And me and you as a little poor one down the road, so we did a cuss one another, you know, and cuss with you over politics. When the politicians they meet up, the two of them sit down and they drink their rum and laugh and make game after one another. Everything we see them go on with in the parliament, after when they go downstairs, they laugh and make game after one another and say, you see what me do, you see what me handle you, and they laugh and rub shoulder. And who if we go with that one, they gone with that one there. I saw the thing said, and me and you as poor people, they have a quarrel over them. If they want a money to borrow, they call, whether that's somebody they are PNP or JLP, they take up their phone and say, well, go on, Mr. G, let me $1 million there till tomorrow. Whether I'm a JLP or PNP. I saw them live, and me and you, because me can't beg you little sir because you are JLP.
Mr. Pat,
yeah.
Me know that for myself. I've been to their party.
Yeah.
I've been to their party. I know that for myself. They don't experience that. I experience that for myself. I know what it is to go in at a big garden party. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, man. So that's why I don't want here. I want if you stop with PNP and JLP across one another and fight against one another and try to tear down one another business. And you know the amount of fight for the past 15 years. The amount of fight when we get in my business because me as a PNP. I mean, tear down left, right, and center.
The amount of fight when we get the care decide. I'm not telling about fight.
But what we do, what I don't want you to do is to join the fight and fight them back. Just kill them with love, man. So even when them are fighting and them tell people say, boy, I Patmore PNP, so no give him that dead there because I must say you live right and mama live right. Me just kill them with love and I just smile on my face every single time.
If Bible says if it's fight, then that fight against you. Look at you now with Bible.
Yeah, man.
You think I'm a sister?
Yeah, man, but I see the Bible saying if you render evil for evil, same way. So when you go Bible, if you go Bible, you can't stay one side with the Bible still. I want if you go Bible. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Because everybody I read the part will suit them, you know. And because your sister look at you believe so you have to go look at your sister, so you find the scripture where tell you so you have to look at him. Yeah man, but you're not going to find the one where say you have to turn the other cheek.
Me now go find out one day, so when my mother and my father forsake me, he will take me up. So guess what happened? You have to live to lose, say. My grandfather said, when my right hand,
Good night, everyone.
can't make me left hand do, and me prove that. So guess what, Mr. Patmore? Make somebody else get a call, guess what happened?
Yeah, man.
We have one whole and always going to class.
Yeah, man.
Going back to class.
Voice of the nation, jump in at the box and make a whole of reasoning. Jump in at the box. Yeah, man. Bless. Good night. Good night. Yeah, man. I must tell you that I'm really, really and truly disappointed when me hear say boy we can chat patois in the parliament. Me not comfortable with it. Because I wonder if me did win what kind of language and I will get, because they're going to think me talk a patois still. So this is the Patois Live by Paul Patmore. So people, until maybe Voice of the Nation get a chance to join me, I want to, we're gone 28 minutes, so we're gone half hour talk about the patois. But if you want to jump in and talk about how you feel about the one of our member of parliament being told, or as I would say the PNP being told, that patois is not allowed to be spoken in the parliament. And I feel uncomfortable with that. You can always, even if you jump to another topic, you can always come in and give me your 2 cents on it. People, I want to spend a few minutes just to talk about solar energy. Why am I tell you say the sun hot? For the other day, I look at the amount where I waste the energy there. Why is it person we should not be paying? No, JP should not make dollar for it. And that is a sun when I go to. Today, I was caught today. It coming like I know an oven. I was in an oven. Lock up in the car, and I tell you, say the AC, the heat better than the AC, man. People are going, if they are more AC, every AC man are going to make a money this right now. For this month, I'm going to tell you, say it's just me. This is me. So you can imagine when June and July, August chip in. A trouble. Everybody have fixed up their AC, but let me can tell you, I just the sun get extremely hot, and really nothing wrong with your AC, man. Not a thing wrong with the AC. So we are wasting energy, my people. We need to find a way to start use up some of that sunlight here. JPS are make too much money off of it. Every yard. And I don't want nobody to say Mr. Patmore, but you can afford it. And Miss Jane down the road can afford it. Start with the outside lights at your house. Make a start. You have an outside light where you turn on, you have to leave on because you don't want your yard to be too dark. Do not use a JPS light to do that. You can't afford to do it in a 2026 with gas and oil price and go through the roof. Gas I go through the roof. We cannot afford to pay JPS for bulb outside our house. There are some lights, some panels. You can easily get one. Some did it for 2,000, 5,000. A 5,000 outside light right now is a bright light. So start right there. So if you tell me, say everybody's supposed to can invest in themselves $5,000. Give yourself, if you might say I work minimum wage. There are some $2,000 light. Every single month you have a drop in one solar light. Even inside of the house, may I encourage persons now. Inside the house, you can put those same solar lights inside of the house. So that light where you always leave on for the kids and go to the bathroom at night time. You're gonna find a wind that find a little hole and run the wire. You're gonna put the panel on the roof and screw up that light inside of the passage. You have to stop pay JPS for that. that light where you leave on in the house right through the night. All you need is you don't need an extra bright one. So a bulb, one for 2,005, 3,000. You can get a $3,000 one. You go to town, you see them for $2,000 in the Chinese store. Do not make we start use up this sun, people. We have to. We don't have a choice. You have to make a start. You have persons who might be using the regular water heater. Me know say you have it already, you're going to say you don't want to dash it away because you don't have it already. Most of these solar lights you talk about, solar water heater, they might burn like $7,000. If you stop using right now, your light bill will go down by $5,000 or $7,000. You need to invest in one of the solar water heater. I must tell you that total power, total solar in Kingston, they are on Hagley Park Road. They have solar water heater, 53 gallon water heater for $115,000. People across Jamaica, if you can manage, grab one of these solar water heater. There are places in Mandeville selling the same solar water heater, same 50 gallon for $200,000. Mandeville. We don't see any in Christiana. But in Mandeville, a solar 50 gallon solar water heater is for $200,000. In a total solar in Kingston, I think they are on Hagley Park Road, somewhere there. They have water heater. I don't know how long it's gonna last, how long the sale gonna last, but they have water heater for $115,000. I noticed they had advertised one for $95,000, but when by the time I reach up there, by the time I send up there, the one for 95, the 50 gallon they run out of stock with that one, and I get a 53 gallon one for $115,000. People, the price, I don't think can get better than that. Can't get better than that. So what I say that to say is shop around. Shop around. I wanted one and I run down into Mandeville. At 150 gallon water heater, solar water heater. 50 gallon, you talk about 200,000, 40 gallon, 195,000. In Mandeville, I check around 3 different stores, 200,000. When me look on my phone, just pop up, see one place have it for 95,000 in a Kingston. I almost never even call them because I say, boy, this a must scam or something. It's a solid, coming out of the box, well sealed up and all of those things. So people, solar energy is not as expensive as a lot of you think. Not as expensive as a lot of you think. Don't follow nobody. In time people buy solar system. A man will get up and buy a solar system and spend 800,000. When he tell his neighbor about it, he tell his neighbor, say, boy, I spend $2 million I spend for my solar system. So he drive fear in the neighbor. And I said, boy, I can't afford it. But there's a system out there for everyone. You have persons who use less than $150,000 and set up their solar around their house, around their fridge and their light. Person have spent $150,000 on a third on GPS since Hurricane Melissa. People, you can join me. You can call. The number is 876-443-2153. So you can call either WhatsApp or you can call me straight. 876-443-2153. Yeah, man. Come on, tell me your experience. Tell me why you're scared to go solar. Why you feel say you can't afford it, and we can tell you why me believe say you can't afford it. You have to just adjust. Some of the lifestyle we have to just adjust. Because I tell you people, things not gonna get any better in Jamaica anytime soon. So we have to just look on some of the bills them what we have, and we have to try and cut out some of them. Cut out some of the bills them. And I can tell you, if you can cut your JPS bill in half, because JPS a plan for you know. Then raise the light after Melissa. And by the time they hear say little war going on in Iran, them a plan for raise again, and I tell you say boy the oil price cause it. I'm in the Christiana era. So Northeast Manchester, South Trelawney, that's where I do business and such like. So we have business over in Northeast Manchester, over in Trelawney. And most of my business place now, what we're trying to do is to move out, go straight solar. So presently I'm doing 100% solar at the funeral home in Trelawney. 100%. Right now I'm at around 90% at my house, at my home. I'm 90% solar. And with just a little more discipline, we will go 100% at the house. Just with a little more discipline. Where everybody, because when you have a household, everybody have to be on the same page where you're there. Everybody have to be on the same page. So start somewhere, people. So you're gonna tell yourself, say, all right, use up some the outside lights, like the outside street lights, drop in a few, so this month you cut your light bill by around 10%. Then the next month you try to drop in another 2 bulbs. Every single room in your house, you can use one of these solar lights. Every single. So everywhere where you have a bulb, you can buy one of those $2,000 bulb. 2000, 2005. Because even for the bathroom, you don't need, you can't just leave on the light on in it. Put just one solar light in the bathroom and just make it stay there. Those most of them are like 50 watts, 60 watt. Just buy one, $2,000. Go to Chinaman store, you get them for 2005, and you just leave it in the bathroom for the entire night. So if the children them get up and go to the bathroom, you know say light is there. So you leave it on for the entire night. When they come, then turn off by yourself. So all your bathrooms, just drop in one of that tonight. So the light come on. All in the passage, you just need all you need is a little wire. Maybe for the passage you can drop a 100 watt, drop 100 watt inside of your passage. And I can tell you people, just try it and you're gonna thank it, because you're gonna cut your light bill in quarter. Every time you take out a bulb. So just start with the bathroom, start with your passage, start with the outside lights. And that gonna cut your light bill in 2. Just check on even the bulbs that you have. You might have some bulbs that where use up a lot of current, where you don't need such a bright bulb in some of the places. You don't need such bright bulbs. So just go through, change some of your bulbs. But people, you have to find means and ways to cut down on JPS. JPS is one of the biggest enemy for business in Jamaica. You know. If you're just running an office, you have an office and all you have might be is a printer and persons that charge their phone, you might have a little fan inside of the office and you charge your phone. You not even need JPS, because just for them to say you have a business meter, they're gonna charge you around $6,000 just to see what business meter you have. I can tell you, if you get one panel and one 12-volt battery, you run an office where you start work at 9 o'clock and leave by 5. You don't need JPS. So while if you have a plan to do a business, in your budget, add your solar panel, add your batteries to that budget. Any business at all where you're going to do now, think about not using JPS. Worse if it's an office. If you just use a little printer, you don't need JPS. add 200,000 to your budget. So you set up an office, you invest, and you go put in $5 million out of goods in it. Nothing wrong if you add an extra 300,000 and say, all right, I'm going to put in a little fridge, I'm going to have my little fridge, I have my little stuff them. So you have a little bulb, you have one printer, your workers might want to charge one phone, but add 300,000 to the budget. When you look on persons building like these housing scheme houses, the little one will look like matches box. All of those houses, I can tell you, for those 2-bedroom, a little hall, a little bathroom, with the little hall of the kitchen tonight, I can tell you 500,000 can power up a house like that. So if you're going to buy a house like that for $12 million, add another 500,000 to your budget. Add it to the housing trust loan. And just not bother with JPS none at all. Because JPS are one of the killers. They're going to frustrate you. You can imagine if you just live. I have communities in South Carolina where persons for years are asking, say, Mr. Patmore, want you feel witness, I can help you with the light. I can help you to get JPS. I would never introduce JPS to none of them people. I wouldn't introduce it to them. We have a community down in Waitabit near Greentown. Adjoining Greentown, we have Moko. There's a place called Moko. Some of the best house spots, solid. We have rivers down there. The place green and nice, and everybody move out of the area. Not even one house no leave down there. Everybody move out of Moko because no electricity. Nice place, farmland, everybody run down the whole of the land them down there where people can do the good farming, good yam land, catch crop, everything when it comes to Moko. All you need, I just want a small solar system. You can imagine every house put on a 300,000 system. Most Trelawney houses now, you go in at them, the fridge when they have in the house after 300,000 fridge or 200,000 two-door fridge. Most people are that them buying. I'm saying to people, seeing like how you can buy a fridge for that, invest in your solar panel and put your house any which part that you want a house right now, you can put it there. You don't have to worry about no JPS. You don't need no phone line again because cell phone I pick up everywhere. So some of the problem where people used to have in the 90s and 80s, we should not be. We don't feel worry about those things now. That's why what we need now is good leaders, good representatives, like good decent enough councillors where can go. They go try to open up doors to people. You want a member of parliament who can go. They go kick off some doors and open up doors to people. We want to go and get people. We want to find ways that life can be better. Not just a look out for ourselves, where a lot of people they just want to go in a parliament that they can better themselves and better their friends and better their family. And the people, not now going for the people. That's why I look at the people. It's the time when I go look at Paul Patmore and I say, boy, he not going to have 5,000 for you. Look on what Paul Patmore and I look at you. We are going to make sure so we bring in solar in a South Carolina. Within the next 10 years, what I would want is for at least 25% of the houses in South Carolina go solar. Within the next 10 years. I'm really impressed with the community, Joe Hut, Litchfield and those places. I'm frightened to see the amount of houses where go solar in Joe Hut, Litchfield, Woodgrove and in places. The people are wise up. People are wise up. You can imagine one little storm I have the outer light. Yes, man, this town. Yeah, man, then this down to. One liquor store man, you have to out of life for 6 months because we have a power company who no business with it. Every time when storm blow, then tell you say, boy, you have to go pay more money. I feed them company and them a collect all the profit and move all the profit outside of Jamaica. Every cent as they make it, they send it out of Jamaica. And as the storm blow, they plus they remember say they insure everything. Insurance company will respond to them. And we must pay, we must lend them money, we must give them money. So some the money where the government will use to assist the citizens, they might give it to a private company to make a public service. And they might get the money. What I would do, the money where I lend JPS, we are find as much of the houses where they have where out electricity and help them to go solar. That money could help the money where they lend JPS. Could have almost help out maybe 500 homes to go solar down in Westmoreland. And but say enough of people them never have no electricity already. So think about the ones that are losing electricity. Help them that say now for business with JPS, man. Are they wait for JPS? Yeah, man. That's what we want to say. Go on.
Patmore.
Yeah, man. Go on, my brother.
I think we have a collab today, you know. You over there and me over there and the people are going to see it.
Okay.
So, make me go on the collab today because let me tell you something. I am on, before the election, Mr. Patmore, I have
share the live,
platform.
people. Share the live. Tap up the screen.
Share the live, people. Voice of the Nation is here.
Yeah.
Before the election, Voice of the Nation and Alvaro have gone from head to toe with the government of Jamaica, holding them accountable. And we have opened a can of worm, ADPEM, as far as July. Way down there, we are dealing with ADPEM. And one of the things we're telling the people is that ADPEM have not been audited in years. The last non-cash ADPEM had before the Prime Minister went and touched it was 67 million Jamaican dollars. But prior to that, we also shared with the Jamaican people that ADPEM is a business too. ADPEM have been long in collecting machines and generators and equipment and renting them out as profit. In 1 year, ADPEM raised 20 million from sale. One other year, they go back and raise one next 17 million. And you know, the government of Jamaica, under the leadership of Mr. Holness, has been transferring all the money in ADPEM to the consolidated fund to fund the national budget. So recently when he took his razor pay and the MPs got their big pay, one of the biggest funds that contributed to that was the donation of the international and local donors. So the money that the that the ADPEM has are charitable money that came into Jamaica to help the people. Now, the thing is, will the People's National Party take a class action lawsuit against the government of Jamaica? Will the donors ask for an immediate transfer, a refund of funds? Because this is scamming, you know. This is no different from the younger man them down all over Jamaica attract the line, you know. It's the same thing, you know. Because ADPEM collect money on the basis of helping the victim of Melissa. But the money is being used to fund the government, and nobody get up on this side to send money to ADPEM to fund the government's budget. Why is 300 million been sent to the consolidated fund. While the people in South Trelawney and Western Jamaica are being impacted, people hungry, people in a shelter, and if you were to do the maths, 1.5 billion, if you divide that by at least 1 million people, I don't think 1 million people get affected because only 3 million people really live in Jamaica, actually. But if you were to give each MP a check of 70 million each and say, listen to me, as the Prime Minister of Jamaica, I am giving a check of 70 million each, and people of Jamaica hold the MP accountable. I think the Jamaican people and international community would feel much better.
Yes.
But no money. So we believe, you know, I got a message, Mr. Patmore, and the message I got is somebody asked me if I'm going to tackle at NARA. I said to them, no. They said, why? I said, NARA blueprint is ODPEM. If you want to know the future of NARA, look to ODPEM. Everybody wants to know what NARA is, ODPEM. And I've shown it over and over. When the Prime Minister, you know the 1 billion was to be stolen already?
Yeah.
But the problem is, too much eyes was on the 1 billion. Because every time ODPEM reach about 500 million in cash, it is sent to the consolidated fund to fund the government. But because the world was looking, he had it set there, hoping he can get NARA passed up the line, and the 1.5 billion would have disappeared overnight. Could you believe it?
Yes.
I'll leave you to look at that.
Yeah. Just before you move, but just a minute, Voice. Can you explain a little to more? We have maybe quite a few viewers who want to ask, what is NARA? You have been following it. What is it really?
Okay. Let me give you a NARA. And thank you for that. I'm going to give you some documentation to educate the public on the direction we're going. And welcome to the Voice of the Nation platform again. And NARA, in a nutshell, I want to speak when I will speak the Queen's English, we will speak the Jamaican broken English.
Yes.
So only if you understand how me come across today, I mean, okay, we talk about the word who want bex. So here we go on here now. NARA is acronym National Recovery, whatever you want to call it, Resilience Program. But let me give you what the mandate of NARA is. NARA mandate is simple, and it is a copy and paste from ODPEM. And the Prime Minister could not have come to the Jamaican people and tell the Jamaican people that I have copy and paste ODPEM. So if you want to understand NARA, listen to this, what I'm going to read from the ODPEM website. Facts. ODPEM is a national disaster organization responsible for disaster management in Jamaica and has been charged with the responsibility for taking action to reduce the impact of disasters and emergencies on the Jamaican population and its economy. It plays a coordinating role in executing an emergency response and relief operation in major disaster events. In a nutshell, that is NARA. They want to use emergency powers to respond to natural disaster. That is NARA. But the problem now, NARA, ODPEM have a problem. And the Prime Minister can't work with it because this is a little problem. So People listening on Voice of the Nation and Paul Patmore show, don't be confused. ADPEM is an institution, a government agency that falls under the Ministry of Local Government. The difference is ADPEM is not a law, it is an organization. It is run by people that works for the government, like we call public sector workers. They're part of the domain that get paid by the government. And so this institution is like any other company. The only thing, it is a government company. Now, the difference between this and NARA is a law. So while NARA can come and use eminent domain, which is a real estate terminology, means the government can come and take you off of your land and so we use it for national development. While ADPEM can recommend, and very careful information here, while ADPEM can recommend to the government or the relevant authority that lot number 1A is suited for a post office. Mark my word carefully. While ADPEM can recommend that lot A1 can be used for a post office, NARA can go to lot A1 with a tractor and post a notice that your property is no longer yours under the law of eminent domain and take you off of it. So NARA is similar to King Charles, the crown. This is what we are going to do. So Mr. Paul Patmore is a businessman. If NARA identify your business as the location, the property, a prime location for a bus terminus from the government, they can issue you notice and remove you. And that's a law in where you don't have to go to court. So the difference again with ADPEM and NARA, ADPEM would have given recommendations. NARA does not dictate and tell you what to do. So for the common man, when you see Mr. Only go to St. Catherine and bulldoze some people and the whole public come down and ray, when NARA come, nobody can demonstrate because that is the law. So the difference in a nutshell, NARA is the law of the land where all citizens has to obey. And ADPEM is an organization run by government and operates based on various governance structures such as due diligence, compliances, and a reporting structure. Now, what is NARA? Think of a photograph in your head. You know, a male from a female. So we went teaching in Jamaica, you know, we're in a parliament, you know. If you want to use the restroom and you see 2 doors in front of you, only 2 doors, how do you identify the male from the female? You don't need no words. You see images, male and a female. You see a lady in a frock, and you see one man in a trousers. We're right.
Right, yeah.
Okay. So what Mr. Oles is doing is trying to psychologically drain the Jamaican people and confuse them using psychology. But Mr. Oles needs to know that Alvaro and Vice was well advanced ahead of him. We did already predict NARA coming. So we're going to show you the physical diagram or a physical picture of NARA. So take a look at this image in front of you, live report. And I did this before the election. And this is the last known report audited by the government of Jamaica. And everybody knows it. That's the report in front of you. Only Facts Voice of the Nation spills. There it is. And when you ask about it, they tell you All sort of garbage. There it is. So this is the report, the key finding of what will show you what NARA is. I want to show you the image and then I show you the numbers in which I was speaking of. But keep rolling down. Come on, computer. Let's roll. I want to show you the image. Show you the image of NARA. And what the Prime Minister think.
Tap up the screen, people. Tap up the screen. Tap up the screen.
Let's look for the documents. Come on, come on. All right, it's coming. Here it is. All right, there you go. Page 13. Just speed up and flip it. Go ahead. There you go, people. This is NARA. The difference between NARA and ADPEM. NARA have a reporting structure, a governance structure, an accountability structure. And that is how any organization works. You run business with a Patmore, you will never give a man a blank check and just put a signature on it and say, go on.
Yeah.
You have to know what you're paying for.
Yeah.
So what really happened is, let me give you ADPEM and you just take away everything. So this is ADPEM. Who is the head of ADPEM? The Prime Minister. Right underneath the Prime Minister is the chair. This man, you see what them do? Them dotted it. And this is what happened. It never used to be there. Before the Prime Minister messed with ADPEM, it used to be a good institution. And afterwards, he go and mess with it. So what you have is the Prime Minister, one little man saying him technical manager, and then they have a chairman. So what the Prime Minister did, he put in one secretary right underneath the chairman. And underneath the secretary is a national committee. It wasn't like that, you know. Here what happened now. ADPEM is an independent body. Collect money and do things on its own according to its own mandate, because ADPEM has some of the brightest minds in the world. Then, not now. So what happened is ADPEM would have report their expenditure to Ministry of Finance and Planning, Recovery Planning, PIOJ, Preparedness and Emergency Operation, Emergency of Health, Ministry of Health, Public Information Education, which is JIS, Media, also Ministry of Labor and Social Security, and also they have this person on here so that deals with risk analysis and mitigation. This is how ADPEM run. So when ADPEM award a contract, before the contract is awarded, all 1, 2, 3 different ministry in government is aware, due diligences are done, all that needs to be fulfilled for the criteria of the contract is completed. The Ministry of Health, to make sure that anything not done, put the public at harm. Planning in PIOJ, the public sector must be a part of what's going on. So this is what the Prime Minister do. He go in there and put one secretary right underneath the chairman. Instead of dotted line here, that. Anything the chairman do, the secretary bypass the chairman and everybody and go to the Prime Minister. So when one contract is awarded to ABC company, for example, and the Prime Minister don't like it, the secretary go report back to him and say change the contract. You hear the nonsense that come out of the Parliament? Stated that the Ministry of Health and Finance did not sign off on the money. The Ministry of Finance have no control over ADPEM money. All they did was to collect reports on their expenditure. And if they shortfall in anything, they can lobby the government to give them a little bit more money to help prepare for anything. But what the Prime Minister did, he erased everybody down here, so. Take away everybody and make them in a one puppet. So see the blueprint for now right there. So he, the Prime Minister, will be the CEO and the Prime Minister. And you will not have anybody. See them? That's it. That is NARA. So you see why it's covered? You won't know who gets a contract. You don't know nothing. So that is the blueprint of NARA. Alvaro, just pop up. And when we did this before the election, Vegas beat me, the whole fraternity beat me. And we do it again. And I said to Alvaro, we don't need to beat NARA because we beat ADPEM. And somebody in government said to me the last couple of days through a private message, what you're asking for will soon be here. You know what I was asking for, Vice of the Nation? A full audit of ADPEM. All my listeners here can tell you that Vice of the Nation was calling for an audit of ADPEM. Because we know the money was there. And the only reason why the money not gone because they know say the country and the international community are watch. They know it. That 1.8 billion was not supposed to be there. It was supposed to be sent to the consolidated fund to fund the government again. But because international community was watching, they were stopped. But the advocacy, the way in which we're pushing, we don't need 2,000 people to listen to we live, you know. We have critical people in the Jamaica Labour Party and the PNP that listen to Voice of the Nation.
Mm-hmm.
So it is not the numbers we worry about in Voice of the Nation, it's the information that we shared. And when we call for the right information, like the other day we call out two things. You know the Greater Patmore Primary? When I took it and run with it. Then the Prime Minister run come, we call the program crash. So come back to ADPEM now and NARA. If you want to know the future or any information about NARA, the blueprint of NARA is ADPEM. All the government want to do is spend the 6.7 billion without no authority. See that? How many contracts was given out by ADPEM? How many contracts? And the secretary where the Prime Minister put in, go back to the Prime Minister, override the chairman and the CEO of ADPEM and redirect the contracts, mash up ADPEM. ADPEM is no longer a credible institution. The international community needs to know to stop the support and the donation to ADPEM. And any cash that was donated needs to be refunded in its entirety. It is a national scam. How is it a national scam? You can't collect money to buy food, the homeless people, and we catch you to everyone bends with the money. The money collected by ADPEM was to give to the people of Jamaica, and the Prime Minister take it up, pay taxpayer, pay government workers and all sorts of things. It is a scam. We need a class action lawsuit. Back to you, Mr. Patmore.
Yes. Now, man, whole heap of information. Yeah, man, thank you.
Let me give you the finance, man. Don't move.
No, man, we not move.
Show no the money what we are talking about. Me see Morgan, I run up and down. And the whole of them. But let me tell you something, judgment are going to depend on the land, you know. Some people here water going to depend on, you know, people. Much people there in Jamaica hungry. Eh? But wait. Judgment, man. You know, Mr. Patmore there here, I can't talk to my things, you know. Can't talk to my things, Mr. Patmore. But to see one piece of information that come up here now. I could look on the balance sheet, because he's a businessman. Let's pull it up. Here where it's the people, public information, you know. Let's look on the biggest chopper in the world, the Jamaican government, the Labour Party. Cash flow from operation activities. See statement there? Office of Disaster and Preparedness and Emergency Management cash flow for year ending the 31st of March 2018. Cash flow operating activities 91 million 2018, 2017 96. When the Prime Minister took office 2016. See? Now take a crucial look here. When the Prime Minister won the election 2016. Look on the auditing report. He couldn't go do nothing. But soon as he finds that Adpem have some money, he go in, they go mash up here, and the institution had never been audited from 2018. The Prime Minister started to molest Adpem. Molest it like a child molest predator. Rape off Adpem. See then, no more report, no did for the public. See the people. So when you pull up the report, see the increase and balance, net cash, all of them do, when they close out the year, 2018, 92 million, 2017, 68 million. We could go look for another piece of information now. May God have mercy upon we. Flip it. Vara, where you there? Come here, Vara. Now, balance sheet. Come here, Vara. Let me flip it again. Okay. Revenue. Mr. Paul Patmore. In a South Chilani, when you want one generator to hook up and help people them and get little water. Did you know say Adpem did a big generator up there? Leather, all sort of equipment like tools hardware and Stuart hardware and Home Depot and all of the hardware. And so Adpem reach out, you know. Look how much money they're making in 1 year for rental equipment. When bring up the screen. See there? Rental. See there? In 1 year, 22 million. 2018. In 2017, 17 million. So who take all of them the money there? Where money there? So the 1.5 billion where we are looking for, now Trump changed that to Andrew. Andrew got with money from 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025. Hey boy. When they close out them book in 2018, had payment of 67 million that they left with. Where they today? The previous year, when Andrew got there, and 90 million they left there with. 2017, the institution of 90 million. And the following year, 67 million. So what the rest are here then? People listening, if you want to know Nara, check Adpem. All Andrew wants to do is get rid of the reporting structure. When did Adpem move from an independent body to, I don't even know what it is. So when you lobby to the MP or whosoever you go to as caretaker and say fix the road there, Starmer come, beg you want Chapalin. No money not there. Every teacher get paid already through donation. No, they don't. Where's the no, Mr. Patmore?
You're scary, man.
Eh?
You're scary.
What do you mean scary? Why you be scared?
We get nervous when you hear them figure we are talking about.
Eh?
But I was looking at it a different way. Me check say the money I hide and hide half the money for election for the 2030 elections still.
Some of the money that went to the election come from the same place at Adpen.
Yeah. So that what they said, so we get the report now that only 2%, less than 2% of the donation was spent.
1.8% of the
Yeah,
money.
1.8%. Less than 2% was spent.
Mm-hmm.
Even though we have hospitals still without roofs, people asleep under tarpaulin, persons in a shelter. Why? And then you still have some labor rights who get up and defend it and say, boy, yes, even labor rights down in a Black River, labor rights over in a Westmoreland, still say, boy, the Prime Minister didn't know nothing wrong. 7 months after the storm, 7 months after, and 98% of the donation, then are some safe somewhere. I don't know if you know bank account or what, but in some safe somewhere. It's scary, man. It's scary, Sir Nation. It's scary. And I can tell you that over in South Trelawney, we see some people getting some assistance, persons who never get no damage from Hurricane Ivan or Hurricane Melissa. We see a couple of them get donation.
Mm-hmm.
There are persons who never, me know of persons who get 200,000 donation who never have a house, never rent a house, still no have no house, and get 200,000 donation.
You know the problem is? Let me tell you the problem. Vara, send the request now. I look for you. I not even know if I get you to do this team up thing. Yeah. The minister, let me tell you the problem. And hear me carefully. You see, everybody I beat Pernell Charles. And a Pernell forget to beat me. You know. And Desmond Mackenzie. Desmond Mackenzie hold the portfolio of local government which Adpem fall underneath. But because he's incompetent and dumb, they shift the responsibility to Charles. Yeah. So when Charles come and talk, really, him knows that him can take the beating to push on the impact.
Yeah.
And the embarrassment from the government. But where is the government? Where is the local government minister? He is issuing out 73 million to churches. He is all over Jamaica. I don't even know what to say, Mr. Patmore.
Yeah.
Yes, we hold Charles at the end because of him, the Prime Minister put there. But the Minister of Local Government, Desmond Mackenzie, must step aside. The Prime Minister should step aside too. We need a class action suit. And we need the people and money to be refunded. The people and money needs to go return because then call is a chop, then chop the people. This can't work.
No.
I don't know, Mr. Patmore. Tell us about your constituency and what you have to do for the people.
Well, it is, we just have to accept, over in South Trelawney at the moment, I am one of those candidates who accept that the people have spoken. We, as a PNP, we promise the people that would put in 500 houses in South Trelawney. The people them look one way on the 3rd of September and say, when I go with the house, man, a $500 we want, man.
Jesus.
And they accept their $500. We promise them water. And up to today, 2026, just about 1% of citizens in South Trelawney have pipe water to their houses.
Jesus.
All the pretty
Repeat
houses
that,
where you
Mr.
see.
Patmore.
There is not one house in the Larmas division that have pipe water to it. There is not one standpipe. There is not one ounce of treated water for the citizens of Larmas division in South Trelawney as we speak.
What about it?
Not even, what I mean, 1 ounce, no, not even an ounce, maybe can't even drown a baby. So not even 1 ounce of treated water. There's nobody who can show me a reservoir or a standpipe in Larmas division where that the water is treated.
So the schools, how the schools have operate?
Boy, you have schools where if you have buy water, we have schools where live off of tanks. We notice that the dry season coming up now. I'm going to tell you, say almost every principal in South Trelawney start get nervous.
And so what you have to do? What sorry mama did?
We haven't, I don't think the people of South Trelawney haven't seen her since election. The day after election, she visit my residence, one of my residents, and I don't think from that she come up. But for the first time in many years, we see her stand up in Parliament. So the citizens of South Trelawney was able to take a glimpse of their member of Parliament in Parliament. I think one day last week, since this NARA debate, she stand up and defended the NARA, in the NARA debate. But she have never mentioned the word South Trelawney. She have never stand up and speak out and let persons know that in South Trelawney we want water. They have a set of pipes that they have been moving around for the past, I would say, 15 years. Every election they move it from point A to point B, promising persons that they will be getting water in short order. From 1980, they pipe they move around. They land in up by Lime Tree, up a place called Litchfield Lime Tree, between Litchfield and Lime Tree. The pipes are there. Persons were promised water, that water would go in their pipes before the by-election. And then they say, all right, we never get to do it in a by-election, you're going to get it before the general election in September 3. And from that, since September 3, the pipe then block up, then throw mud, everything, grass grow over them. We're not going to hear anything about South Trelawney and water until 2030 when there's a next election. Next general election, we're going to hear from them again. We have a fire station that was promised some 4 elections ago. The first time they come and they break ground and put up a beautiful photograph what the fire station will look like. After the election, nothing.
Yeah, what about the fire station? They landed the same way.
Yeah, man, the land is still there. The land is still there. So every election they come and they change the photograph. And so people, worry yourself. This term is your term. Huh?
And would you believe that the poorest constituency in the entire Jamaica?
Yeah, man, by far. South Trelawney is by far
We have a post office?
the people of Ulster Spring, Albert Town, wait a bit. Larmas have to go over into northeast Manchester, all the way to northeast Manchester, a town called Christiana, to use post office. So we have no post office. I think the closest one that is working in South Trelawney now is, I think, is down by Jacksontown.
What about a bank?
No, we have no bank. We are not that privileged.
We have a market?
We have something that they refer to as a market down by Clarkstone, but we have over in Clarkstone, right on the border of North and South Trelawney.
What we have there is a little town, because let me tell you, as far as I know it there, is you know what go see them, Kiki bury them people there.
Who?
Kiki bury them.
Oh, yeah man, yeah man, yeah man, yeah man, yeah man.
All right, Maureen them.
Yeah man.
All right, you see when you go down that little lane there,
Over
some
bow.
go shop out there, over bow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some shop out there, so like I want to spring or something there.
Yeah.
Me not see nothing there like one shop, no post office, no
Not all man. But we used to have the Larimer's post office for years that we born can't see. Larimer's post office. So everybody from over in a Bohemia, Cascade and them place they used to use the Larimer's post office. All of those persons now have to be going into Christiana. All of them.
So all the function.
But the people, but the people them know so that's the type of representation that they have been given for the past 15 years. You know? And because of $5,000, they decide that we want more of this. Even though I can tell you of a parent that do not have to find at least $1,000 to give every child to go to school in the morning. But the same parents was willing to take $5,000 for 5 years to go vote.
$1,000 a year.
Yeah man, $1,000 a year. Even though every morning the cheapest, the lowest amount of money they can give the child is $1,000.
Oh, but listen, that town, South Trelawney, is the poorest place in the history of Jamaica, you know, still today. No running water.
Yeah man.
Light
No
and
fire
tea
station.
over.
Yeah.
No fire station. No police. Oh, not a police station running.
Yeah, we have four. Over in South Trelawney, we have 4 police stations. The wait a bit one is the worst one. When with good service, they try to give good service. But when you look on the condition of the station, that the police have to, covered with chichi.
Chichi.
Yeah man, we have female officers working at the station, and they cannot give them night duty because they have nowhere to stay. That's how bad it is in Wait a Bit. Presently at Wait a Bit, they do not have a vehicle. So if somebody die in the area, yeah.
Mr. Patmore, man, you actually lying.
Yeah.
Mr. Patmore, how you mean there's a police station in Jamaica? Modern. What do you mean, Mr. Patmore, there's a police station in Jamaica, modern Jamaica, the Prosperity and Ambulance Administration?
Yeah.
I run a police station without a vehicle.
The Wait a Bit police station don't have a vehicle. They will have to wait on the mercy of Ulster Spring, the vehicle from Ulster Spring, and Ulster Spring will have to go all the way down, close down to Stewarttown side.
You have a clinic?
Yeah, we have quite a few clinics. We have some wonderful clinics too. We even over in Stettin, we have a clinic that we have doctor 5 days a week. Up in Lower we have a decent clinic. Up in Allside, Wait a Bit, we have a wonderful mental health program going at that health center. Something that we are really proud of. We try to assist citizens, try to assist service clubs right across, try to assist with that program.
We don't have any ambulance?
No, we don't have an ambulance. We used to have one, because we used to have a hospital, you know, and it was, then closed it down in the 80s. Then closed down the hospital. So the closest hospital to in South Trelawney now is a Spalding Hospital or Falmouth Hospital. So anywhere you are, it might take you 2 hours to reach a hospital. So even though we are pushing as a caretaker and I wanted to be the member of parliament, I was pushing for ecotourism. But I don't think it's gonna kick off the right way, because when you look on it, the police stations are in a bad state. No farmer in the condition of the roads. So if we have an incident like maybe emergency, a fire truck will take 2 hours from Falmouth to come up into Albertown. Same thing with the ambulance. As I
But the
mentioned,
last time I come there, Mr. Patmore, I want fire did it. When the fire truck come, the whole of them was bust up and not now work.
yeah, man.
The house just burned down.
Yeah, man, if we have a fire in South Trelawney now, not even cooling down the fire station, the fire truck wouldn't need to come out because they're coming from too so far. The place would have burn down and cool down long time. So not even cool down.
So in our modern Jamaica, the police station now have operating vehicle.
Yeah.
And the fire truck, the 2 hours away.
Yeah, man, police have to be using their private motor vehicle to move around. So if somebody die now, remember the funeral home can't move the body unless the police come. I
So
can
how
tell you
can
that
the
sometimes we have to
police
stay, sometimes we have to be there all 2-3 hours before we can move a body.
What do you mean? Wait, Mr. Patmore, what you say? People don't hear this.
Yeah, man.
So when an elderly die or anybody dead, they want to left it dead for hours.
Yeah, man, because the police, what they have to do, if they say you wait a bit, they have to wait to get a vehicle call the vehicle from Ulster Spring. Maybe the person from Ulster Spring will say, boy, then go and carry somebody gone a court down at Clarkstone, or carry somebody gone a court at Falmouth. So they have to wait.
So it best you're not dead before the morning dead.
No, man, you better wait. If you can hold on. Yeah, man.
Morning.
Yes.
10 o'clock.
Yeah, man. Because most times,
Hold on, Mr.
because
Patmore.
even
People.
yeah.
When I hear these people, people at South Trelawney.
So
Don't
even
dead before day, and not dead too early in the night. And we should have time to best stuff in there.
why better not dead none at all, you know? Come here tell you say it's really rough and the poor because I don't know how remember I said the police officers have to make decisions, you know, some of the time they have to make fast decisions. If they can't get a chance to sleep and rest properly. Remember say them brain now can't function. They will not be able to function.
So, hold on. If you live at South Trelawney and you're alive, your life in a misery, and you're dead, you're still in a misery for them to take you up.
Yeah, man.
Jesus have mercy.
It's really I'm calling on the government now to see what they can do for the Wait a Bit police station. They badly need a vehicle and the building need to be repaired.
One police station.
Yeah, man. Without a vehicle. Them.
You ever try to get to the Minister of National Security, write him and tell him as a caretaker, said it's too bad?
No, man. He knows. It's been this way for the longest while.
And they have not looked at it.
Yeah, man. It's been this way for the longest while.
Jesus,
when you look, yeah, man. Same thing with it when it comes to water. They have a water problem at that station also.
You know, one of the things, Mr. Patmore, we can't wait for politicians, you know, because the government failed. I was looking at, you said, ecotourism.
Yeah.
I think the best yam come from Trelawney.
Yeah, man.
And you know what you pound for yam now? In the new yam? Yes, one slice of yam, 1 pound of yam.
Wow, $100?
US, $8.99.
Okay, $8, yeah.
For a pound of yellow yam.
Okay.
And the one named Sil Vincent, the purple yam. I went to a store inside for almost $15 a pound.
Yeah, Glenn Ford is asking that if I was member of parliament, if we could fix the problem, even with the police station.
I don't
know if he is expecting, like, I would use my personal money to fix it as member of parliament. What would I have to do when I ask the people them to do, you know? Give me a chance as we don't go, they go represent the people, represent the police officers, represent the citizens of South Trelawney. As member of parliament, I would never allow my police station to run down like the Wait a Bit police station right now.
Hold on, Mr. Patmore. Alvaro, send a
Glenford,
request to me
I
to
would
this
never.
year.
Yeah?
Yeah, I try to get up Alvaro, but 2 minutes to share him, I don't know how to pick him up.
Oh,
Varo, how you come up? Send a request, let me see if it will pop up. Them update this thing here. And
yeah, man. And maybe because at maybe 2 million
okay,
did
maybe
share.
Alvaro can't come up yet.
Maybe at 2 million, 2 million share
Yes,
this
but
together. Yeah.
one of the things I want you to look at, Mr. Patmore, I was to call you, we call but we never get you. Therefore, send me back a text, and me know say you that come. I don't know if the number mix up.
No, man, I see him number, I don't know.
All right, just send me a little text.
My number, just write down my number
though.
though. Write down my number, 876 443, yeah, 443 2153.
443 2153.
53, yeah, man.
All right. One other thing I wanted to discuss with you was a lot of people do not know that roast yam and saltfish are really big business.
Yes.
And if you could able to throw that festival and promote your constituency, I think a lot of people can able to gain a little substance there, especially the world know, you know, and a lot of people would really want to, you know, everybody want to give away their money. You get what I say?
Yes, yes.
But if you were able to say you put your South Trelawney Yam Festival and it is organized up as an annual thing, it can be a major hit for you. Because entertainment in Jamaica, even if you keep it underneath one dog, it will make money.
Yes.
Because people just love the culture. So I believe if you could able to put it together, we as bloggers and others, other members of the party, I'm not a card member of the party, I'm just saying, I don't want to post me on. As supporters of the People's National Party and other people across the globe would really interested in it.
You see,
Because many people don't know that the best yam come from Trelawney. And roast yam and saltfish is a very big. How much for a plate of roast yam and saltfish? No, the last time we paid was $500.
oh, it's around close to $1,000 now, maybe $1,000.
$1,000.
Yeah. The price of yam now, price yam gone up, so
yes.
it must be around $1,000.
We know they have a yam festival.
Yes, that's right. Let me tell you, you see, the yam festival. So that word yam festival, it's copyrighted. It's owned by, I think it's Tia, led by Mr. Dixon and his team. That's you Dixon.
Yes.
So legally, there's no
They
one
can't
that is
use it.
allowed to use the word yam festival.
Well, they can
Trelawney Yam Festival.
Sure.
But it's not. It's something that I would want to see. That same team. If I was given the opportunity, I had promised the people that we would go and link up with that same team that used to have it. Because what they want, was support from the government, The member of parliament just never give them any support. Because
so who are they affiliated with, though?
Why? It kind of feel like they did more a swing to the PNP. Then they have a PNP little look, feel, and I think that's what. And if you do that, we have a member of parliament where if you're not green, like that's when they cut you. The blood will come out not green. You will never be supported in any way.
The reason why I share that with you, you see, I live here in America, and I do a lot of traveling in terms of the word slip me, adventure, and go out, and sometimes we pay for go sit on some tree, we look at bush, We are
Yes.
sleeping in a cottage, bush, solid bush, pinny wall here when we don't have
And you know,
something.
say Chilani is ideal for something like that. You know?
All right. What I'm saying to you is, America mastermind one thing: use where you have.
Yes.
Some things that some people make fashion America and call it attraction and
Yes,
charge
sir.
it. You would have been surprised if you, Mr. Patmore, forget the rest of people and work with the team and say, here we go on now. This is what we are going to do.
Yeah, man.
And
Because
let me tell you,
I don't know if you was
household
fortunate to go through a road. It's a main road from Waitabit to Ulster Spring. It go through Joe Hut.
You want to do bush up?
Yeah, man. You see if we could have used, you see right through there, so if we could have drop in some cottages and have people and move
I'm
and
saying,
invite
come
people
up
to come.
with
We
a
have somebody,
plan.
we have some good river down there.
Come
We
up
could
with a
have river
plan.
party down there.
I'm saying to you, come up with a plan and let's see where we can, a solution we are dealing with helping the people, you know. Come up with a plan and see where we can get some, we don't want no donors, sponsors, because it is a business. And people can come spend one night, 2 nights, fly back, experience a part of rural Jamaica.
Yeah.
Just run away from the city, arrange them airport pickup, then safety, make them can have a membership card, therapy.
Remember it's so Chulani is part of the cockpit, you know.
That me I try
The
to
cockpit
say.
is a big thing, you know. Stop. Me I tell the people them say, stop worrying about sun and sea. We don't have no sun and sea, but we have the cockpit.
But you know, say, me pay one every time we talk about woman, me get in a problem. But anyway, me have many exes. One of my ex-wife, me buy one ticket. We go, say we had a river party. One big dirty gully water, mucky and mercury. Dirty water. But because the people don't know no better, then just have to take. Yeah, people in America have never seen the sea and the ocean, you know.
Yes.
And people have never seen blue water, you know. Dirty water they used to, you know. But you know what they do? Those are some of the richest people. They make what they have a reality.
Yeah, man.
One time, I said, I want to go ride one thing with him, one mechanic bull. I see it advertised and go up in one bush. The man have one big old barn, one whole house with a car. And put a mechanical bull. $15 for going if you go ride the city, go drop off.
Yeah, man.
So I'm saying, me know the potential at down there, so.
Yes.
And me experience down there myself, because you know Kiki Berry, if you ever ask Kiki Berry about me, he would have mad to me the car.
Yeah.
Kiki Berry walked me out to the whole place. Me know every river down there.
Yeah, man.
But one of the things you can also look at is the export of the yams directly with Walmart and Publix.
No, yeah, man. We don't have, you know, there's not an export problem in South Carolina with the
So
yam.
what is the problem making people in so poor?
No, man, the people in the poor. They try to. Somebody, I can tell you that somebody nicest houses. Somebody nicest houses that are about South Carolina. South Carolina is one of the places where 90% of persons in South Carolina and self-employed. They are farmers.
Come down there, the road can't drive.
And so the road. So what I just think the government have failed the people. Our government failed the people.
So one of the reasons why I'm saying that, you see, if the people can able to have a form of attraction that will drive income, money follow money, you know.
Yeah, man.
You will able to put together a system that can even fix your own road, build a whole system by yourself down there with the people. And you know, it's very hard to say for now, but I do know you're going to win the next general election as well.
But and you
And the
know,
work we are going to
between
need
my
to do.
nation, me don't know if my wife gonna allow me to run back the
Lord
next time.
Jesus.
I don't think so. My kids start to ask me not to touch it. Again, it's really painful, and to watch them being hurt, watch them hear people cuss out their father who then watch their little sugar money just being given to people just like that, and at the end of the day people just and they know that
Mr.
genuinely
Patmore.
because I was born and raised in a South Trelawney, so I don't know nothing else otherwise from South Trelawney.
But Mr. Patmore, you have to go sit down and read with them because you are the torch bearer of South Trelawney.
Yeah.
You are the voice in the wilderness.
Yeah,
And
man.
people have to pray for
But
Mr.
what I
Patmore,
think
wife and
what I think
children.
what we can do is we just know that we can represent just like what we are doing now, and you come and can give so much information. A lot of things that we not even know, you touch some solid points. And we believe that we can serve the people of South Trelawney without having even involved in a politics where people are going to tell you about your wife and tell you about your mother
Listen,
and all of those things. It doesn't worth it at the end of the day. Me have my neighbor and me and the neighbor then they beside the funeral home, but then and when because of politics they have one dead and they say, boy, I can't give Mr. Patmore because my PNP and me are lay right. That kind of hurts. Even though people them we love and we used to play marble together and all of them things. To watch even your when you have your own family, your own cousins, person where them sleep on one bed, piss up one another. And election day, they say, boy, Mr. Patmore, me know say you're the best one for South Trelawney, but me can't vote for PNP. It kinda lick your heart. And
you take a reset since the election.
Yes, me start to looking at myself now and
Me take 3 months off of the internet.
Me just most of the time when I'm not here, I just me have other organization where me have to take care of
But
something.
Mr. Patmore, I don't believe
I must tell you that I love the people, but
I know that.
you still have to love Paul Patmore first still.
But outside of the politics, I believe South Trelawney have a very great potential in some aspect because I was sharing with Alvaro, but in a public there are some critical things I am looking at. I know we have lands down there because all my family is down there.
Yeah. Me don't know if they bring you up at one place named Damarie Pan. It's really on Sentan, It's really over Sentan, but I really Trelawney, right on the border at Trelawney and Sentan.
You want to place in 4 corners?
Me don't know.
That's between the 4 parish, all 4 parish meet up.
We don't know which part.
That's how we're Clarendon, Manchester, and St. Anne. And Manchester meet up.
Yeah.
4 corner.
Okay.
But Kiki Bird and can't go all over them place, man. And the prettiest river them may go down there, man.
Yeah, man.
You know one place what the one mermaid used to sit down for one time?
No man, that one I see him Damarie Pan that about. The mermaid story. That one where we born and go up a Hill 60, we hear about this mermaid story and we didn't believe him, I don't know. we grew up and believe that story. Yeah man, we grew up and
Mr. Larry have some old bus. Is the man dead long time no?
Yeah man.
Yes, we used to drive on the bus from Maple and come up here. So you know say a long time you come on them place there?
Yes man.
But I think the constituency has great potential for investment, but it needs strategic thinking.
You know
and
that what we have to, when I mentioned that the government fail the people. So Trelawney, you have that about Lima's division, the entire division do not have a community center. Basically built one in the 80s. And this present member of parliament and the government take away the community center, one community center in the entire division, and give it,
Then-
rent it out or lease
you
it.
wanna
I don't
make
know what they do with it. We not get no form of information. If we ask rather about it, rather say they don't know about it, we ask them rather everything, nobody don't know nothing at all what happened with the one community center that was built by taxpayers' money. Now it's in a private person hand. Me mean lock up in our use. So if what you mentioned about having the Yam Festival, we don't have nowhere to keep a Yam Festival. In Albertown, we have one community center. This present member of parliament and I would say our right hand man, a guy named Chemist. Just we go out in bed one day and wake up and say, boy, they might take away the community center and turn it into one art school. So we don't have a community center in Albertown. We don't have one. No. Wait a bit. The one over in Warsaw, they have one that was built and set up by Doreen Chen over the years. No, it's a cow pen. You know, a cow pasture. Yeah, man.
And the people
down in Clarkstone, they have one big community center, big play field. The only time they touch it or weed it when election are come. The people have no business nothing about the youths. Not about the youth, but I can tell you, the people come in the next election, they don't see the member of parliament since the day of the election when they see her jump round and celebrate. They don't see her. But I can tell you, nation, election, all she have to do is turn up a day before the election and everything done. May I tell you?
So it is a hopeless case you speak, you know?
Eh?
You think it's hopeless?
Boy, I don't think it could have worse than the Chilani could have worse than what they did have the law before the 3rd of September. And the people them say, man, give it more a hit. When you look on the health center, when you look on the roads, me see the man them say them get up on a patch road now. They are patching road now. They not prepare the road none at all. You just see one truck a drive through with the Barber Green and just a chew it and not even sweep them and sweep out the loose the gravel out of the hole them before they throw the Barber Green on it. So then there's a pretty it up for 2 days. Last month they go through and patch some roads in South Trelawney, Larmas, Low River to be exact. And I can tell you, within like less than 30 days, all of the Barber Green dig up back one shower rain we get. The people them do the road and nobody from NWA no come supervise it. So we can't blame those little people who say they must patch the road. NWA, which all of them should have resigned. I don't know if they still exist, but I know they are persons at NWA we are collecting salary every month. And them are rob the country. They are the persons robbing the country because they work out on the main road and no one supervising the work. Not even sweep, they not sweep it, they not prepare it. First time we used to see, like a man I got patch a piece of road, they come with it a day before and chip it out and scrape out and sweep out, give some woman some work to sweep out the gravel. Nothing like that anymore. You just see the truck and 2 flags man and have one tractor, one roller behind it, and then just throw in the Barber Green and roll it. I can tell you that cannot serve 4 months. And also road fix. But the government of Jamaica, because but I believe that they just use it to spend some money. So you want to take some picture of say, boy, some road it fix. Yes, road fixing Christiana.
I feel the plight because I know.
But then the people them know, but the people them I tell you, so the people them do not want anything better.
Jesus Christ.
They do not want anything better. I have some good, very good comrades. Good comrade. Solid comrade. Nobody no PNP more than them. And I can tell you that election day, somebody was able to walk and go check them and say, me I give you 5,000 not to vote. Me know say you're not going to vote for Labour. but go on home your yard.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, man. Good PNP.
And then I take them go vote though.
Then no man, they don't come vote. Then take the money,
Jesus.
and it's a right across Jamaica thing. And that's how you see some seats where we did plan PNP should have win, we lose them. Because
So-
what the JLP realize now, you might not be able to find enough JLP to go they go win. So what you need to do if you don't spend the money on the labor right them, spend it on a few white PNP them, tell them to stay home. So some 800 persons or 400 persons where they plan to vote for Patmore. They not turn up.
They're part of the problem, man.
Yeah, man, that's the problem. That's the problem. And that's why,
And
so when you see persons, so like persons like me now, where we put out everything, and when we are say, we are go hard, all we want to show people, them say, yes, I want to serve. And the only thing we know, from the day they know me, I run a youth club, and I put on football, and we put up garbage bin, and we run like a funeral home, and we keep dance. We do every single thing we can think of to make sure so the people them comfortable. Every time I fly out at Jamaica, you know, and go in one of the Caribbean, me come back with some idea. We come back with some idea. People, as long as somebody tell me something, we try every form of attraction. We set up a little zoo down where we cemetery and we turn it in a little attraction. Because one of my brother went to Cuba one time, and he tell me, say, I pay if you go in a cemetery, go look for a grave. You know?
Of course.
That's one of the attraction. Walk in a cemetery, man them charge them must $30 to go show them grave.
Yeah, if they are not in New Orleans.
Yeah, man.
I have a bar catch up over the dead over the place, you know.
Yes.
And some grave that broke down and you can go down now look and pay more money for your see your head and all them things there.
Yeah, man.
Big money business, you know.
Yeah, man. So we are playing. So you know what I say? When we look on even Cuba, you can imagine if they lift the embargo thing. It don't affect Jamaica, you know, because we don't appreciate what we have. May I tell some people, any day Usain Bolt step off a plane in a Cuba, you know what they're going to do? At the airport, as in step off, them are which part in step, them are going to dig out it. That piece of earth there, them are going to dig out it and put in a one glass frame. And say, come, pay $30 for see Usain Bolt step. I'm going to charge you $30 to look on which part the step.
And then the reggae music, I keep up Jamaica.
Yeah.
Right now, I think that if you make Vibes Cartel national icon for when I do for a reggae sound fest and the whole Jamaica, amount of people are flying for support. But back to what I'm saying to you though, Mr. Patmore. Outside of the political arena, I think you have a real constituency that can deliver some serious wealth. Because a lot of people want to travel where there's no distraction and noise. People just want one getaway for the weekend, just one cabin and one country style, and just the original, the authentic way of life around them. Wood fire, some tea and wine. They don't want excitement, they just want to be normal. You know?
Yes.
And that's something you could really look into.
Yeah.
And I think if the people them start to be more educating and start to have more better.
I spent 1 year last year, I just beg them. Everybody who own a piece of land with a little cave, may I look upon them and say, clean up your cave. Because they go get tourists to come go and look on your cave. Create your little thing. Yeah, man. Every cave, every little river, just go, they go clean up it.
But
the people
have no sense of hard to get to.
Yeah, man.
Well,
The people they don't take things serious after the third now. I think by the fourth or fifth, everybody has say, you know, say we make a mistake. By the fifth, people say, boy, Mr. Patmore, you know, say we get tricked, you know. Because some of them, what I think what they do is to tell them, say, boy, you know, say we're gonna give you one farm work card. Because Chula and the man, them, the family, them, they want a lot of persons to say, boy, hear about, as long as they hear promise them a farmer card and they say, yeah man, now I'll give you a vote because farmer card man. So all you have to do is just promise them. So I can tell you, the member of parliament and the councillors, during an election, they just walk and promise everybody 1,000. They know say all them will get is 50 farmer cards the MP will get. So when they do promise 1,000 family a farmer card and say, we're going to give your son one farmer card, man. Nobody vote for Patmore, we're going to line up a farmer card for you. 1,000 of them.
Oh my God.
So even a youth at PNP must say, boy, they promise me one farmer card now, so we can't go, make us stay home, answer.
Well, Mr. Patmore,
Yeah.
we believe by the next general election, I think we would have, you're one of the persons that will have to commit to helping campaign because I really believe in you. I don't think there's
We have,
candidate.
in short order, I must tell you, we have a water project that we wanted to put in. It's alkaline water and purified water where we did want to put in all communities where people don't get purified water. Not free water, but it's like a alkaline water standpipe, purified water standpipe. So we have these machines where we have to put job in a different communities right across South Trelawney. So one item that would not be short is water, treated water. But we still have to do it so we start off with one machine down in a Lurva Square. So the citizens in and around, so like which were Kiki bury them and so they can come with them. They have this, they're going to have this machine where you come in with your $100 and you put in your $100 in a machine and you get your purified water in your buckle.
But a big business that over here, everywhere you see water station.
Yeah man, so that's one of the things we're going to have down at Lurva. In short.
Water is very expensive.
Yeah man, and when people don't know say water dearer than gas. Yeah man, water dearer than gas. So
I hope the people of Jamaica can wake up, especially in South Trelawney, and come to the reality that I don't know. I don't know.
Something wrong with it. You know that 1978, the MP at the time, man named Bali Infante, started a water project down by Freeman's Hall. 1978, start to drop the pipe, everything. In 1980, when he lost the election, you know, so the Labour right them take up the pipe them and dash them, we say a PNP project that. And fling with the pipe, they mash up the pump, all of them something there. So so Albert Town, Stettin and those places, Freeman's Hall, a housing scheme where Ben Infante is set up in a Stettin, who don't have water. And some 46 years later, every election is still a promise people water from the Kwashi River.
In modern times.
Yeah man. 46 years ago, the pipe and pump and everything was on site. 46 years ago. And up to the last election, the member of parliament was there promising the people, say you soon get water from the Kwashi River. Yeah. And the people them say, yes, we are going to get water. 46 years later. Every election, just tell them what they want to hear.
But it's very disturbing to hear this truth.
Yeah.
But as we say, outside of politics, there's a lot of potential.
No man, Trelawney right man for investment. Trelawney right. We want right. We have yam. We need to manufacture some yam wine.
You know, yam chips are big. So.
Yeah man. Yam flour.
Yes,
all of them things that we need.
Big business.
Yeah man.
But the people will have to want it better.
Yeah man, the people have to want it. The people them love, they love the Labour Party, but the Labour Party don't love them. Because the only time they look for them are when them need them. So,
It is what it is.
Yeah, man,
Well,
somebody-
thank you for your time.
yeah, man, bless up yourself, my brother.
Where
Bless
was
up,
you,
man.
man?
Yeah, man.
All right. Big
Every
up
now
yourself.
and then we must touch base. Every now and then we must
Yeah,
touch base.
man.
And yeah, man, and come hear what going
We're
over in
gonna
such
make it
land.
work.
Yeah, man. So, enough respect, my brother. One love, one love.
Yes.
Yeah, man. People, we are going to shoot off, you know. So, good night. Remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Patmore Jamaica. Follow me on TikTok. Enough respect, my people. Enough respect. One love. Word is love. We are here for 2 hours and 6 minutes. Good night.
They have a run up here now. Big
Yeah,
up
man.
yourself.
Bless up, bless up, bless up. All right, all right. My TikTokers, my YouTubers, please subscribe to the channel. Remember, we meet every other day. If you don't see me one other day, just we have some little meeting, yeah, in a certain organization where every now and then we have some little meeting that I have to attend. But we are going to stay here and we're going to fight for Jamaica. At the end of the day, it must be Jamaica must be the winner. Jamaica must be the winner. We want to make sure so we use up my time to try unite the people, citizens. We are fighting against one another too much with this PNP and JLP fighting. It will do more, it will create too much enemies amongst us people. Time for that stop. 2026 now. Not because me say me a PNP and you say you're a Labour, we have to vex or quarrel. And we're not going to agree with every single thing. But we must be respectful of other person's opinion. I know because they say you are JLP, everything what me say, you're going to say, boy, a foolishness. When I get up and say I want to do that sanitary napkin project, Labour I get up and say a foolishness. Which man this a talk about pad? Man get up and talk about pad, foolishness. And just this week, the Minister of Health want to take my idea. And he just realized, because they campaign against me with it, you know. So man I talk about pad. Them that just realize that there are some poor females in Jamaica that cannot afford sanitary napkins. So let's get sanitary napkins put in the health center, put in the schools, put in the churches, that whenever the need arise, our young girls now don't have to be suffer. That will bring them under depression. Bring them in a depression, man. And my little people, them people who can't even find food, join with them and burn me out and cuss me off. People who I know say can't really afford it either. And them cuss me the most. People who me see can't afford it. And them cuss me the most. I hear people who them baby mother have to carry them to a court and I beg them to give them little sugar to eat. Come and cuss me, say, boy, I hope if you want to buy sanitary napkin, give them woman and buy give them picnic. People make a wake up. If Paul Patmore a PNP but he have a good idea, let's support it. Remember when I tell you that if I get the chance as member of parliament, I would go in and bring in JPS and to string the houses. Through some of the funds that we get as member of parliament, we then go through and partner with JPS to string the houses. Some of your labor rights, get up on a campaign against me and say, Patmore no want nobody thief, no light. Yes, me never want nobody thief, no light. That's why I said, let's use some of the government funds, string up the house for the people, and that's they now out there put their life at risk. I know campaign against me with it. But as soon as the election finish, one of the biggest projects that the JLP have going right now, I mean applaud it. Because nothing wrong if you take somebody's idea. I don't want to hear say the PNP idea so you have to use it. And the same thing with Paul Patmore they are talking about, saying I'm going to do for the people up at Hill 60. I hate the government, the JLP government come with and government this town. The same Mendes-Stone people where they are criticize me when we say me I got partner with JPS to string the house for the people them. So you see me say something wrong with these people. And that's why politics not sweet. Politics are not something we would really encourage decent people to go in. I tell you, the people them, they don't know what they want. So all we can do is to go out and serve and do what we can do. We are justice of the peace, we are business. So we just work with anything where we can do for help, we just do it. But it don't make sense to broke your back. Because at the end of the day, these people will not appreciate it. And most of them, they know the right thing, but in the name of politics, them burn out everything we are saying. They burn out everything we are saying. I remember one day when I was counselor, I won, there's a pan over by Lime Tree over city. Something we can still happen. There's a water. I don't know whether water stand still because it's a pan. But I wanted to look at how we can treat that water and run it in the community. The owner for the land, I think, the family, them are labor rights. So. Then tell them, say, boy, they don't want Patmore, as long as a Patmore come with that idea. They must say, me have the idea. And then try to criticize you and boy, dirty water. I can tell you, there are some countries in this world where the water where they have, I run through them pipe today. Last week I hit it pass through this the bowl, the toilet bowl. Then treat the water. The same one will come out of the bowl, then treat it and I hit a run in them pipe the following day. Or maybe a week or maybe a month after. You have treatment system. Then use them on ships and all of those things. More and more, even the same seawater, when they're out on the ship, they have the machine where they turn the seawater into drinking water. Because of the machine. Why we can't use up somebody, we have to fight for water so much. We need to invest some of them money where the government them have the foolishness. We can invest it in some of them, set up some of them plant them. We have to turn the water, the seawater, into drinking water. Yeah. People, make we start to respect each other. Make we start to respect ourselves, man. We need to have shame. We need to have shame. So remember the Paul Patmore project. Everything where you hear me there do. When we decide say we are going to go, because as a Rotarian, we go Haiti and the goat project where you hear me talk about. It's a big thing where we assist as Rotarians. We try to give family goats. They come with the same idea. And we say in a South Carolina, we want to start a revolving goat program. The people them start take it for joke. Take it for joke. And say, Lord God, he might give out goat. Remember Parliament say, a goat he might give out. We have to teach people to start a business, start from a goat. I wanted to give some of the youths a rabbit. Start a little rabbit farm. We want to encourage, because it don't make sense to look on everybody and I tell them, say, watch out, we're going to give you a rabbit. You don't need to have 20 persons raise rabbits in one community. So what would I do? Would I give one man one pit bull? Give him one female pit bull or one German shepherd or so. And say, watch out, you're going to breed dog and sell. You're going to breed hog and sell. You're going to do pigeon. Some of them are going to do pigeon. Different things. One I think when I see the government, I don't know. Look at them, they get some Irish potato from Canada. So they are in a Christiana Trelawney, they might invite farmers now to come get Irish potato. If you flood the market with free Irish potato, the money where they might pay for plant, because you give them a seed, they might go buy spray, they might go pay for prepare the land and all of those things. The money where they must spend, they will not be able to make it back in because they don't flood the market with this whole heap of free Irish potato. So everybody now are going to have Irish potato. So them same one now are going to come back and buy for you for $10 or $5 a pound. It's a trick, my people. A trick. The bigger man, them a trick. Them are going to come in now. Come buy the Irish potato, after you go through and fight and bring it up, after 3 months, they will come in with a trailer, come buy it for you cheap and carry going out in the storeroom, go put it down for 6 months. They might create a glut. It's a part of the business. But somebody too bright for even see. They are creating a glut. So they just dump the Irish potato right across Northeast Manchester and Trelawney. So within 3 months, there will be so much Irish potato. That's what you have to go do is sell them for $2 a pound. And they're gonna come in, those rich guys gonna come in now and buy it and carry go store it. Carry go store it. And then control the market. Then realize that it's cheaper to give us some Irish potato free down here than to go buy a foreign. A part of the business, they are creating, dump the Irish potato upon the farmer them down there. Tell them say I give them free because people love freeness. So you get every yard get 5 or 10 bag of Irish potato. By the time you're ready to sell, there's too much Irish potato in our community. And you can't keep it because most of you are poor somebody. You don't know where to put it down, it'll go spoil for you. So when they just come in and say, all right, there's just too much Irish potato, we have to buy it for $5 a pound. $5 a pound can't pay you for the spray, can't make up for your time, can't pay for plow the land. Yeah, man. Some people wise up. No watch them when they tell us they are going to give you free Irish potato. Foolishness. Them create a glut, man. They will come buy for you for cheap because they have their storeroom prepared. They have their how much container prepared to take all the Irish potato. Where you not going to create? You're not going to reap Irish potato? We have it. They are going to buy it for you and carry go store it. They are going to set up their storage. They have their solar storage. So not even light bill in and pay. They have their 6 and then 20 container wait for enough to come full up with the cheap Irish potato. And then they just after when the Irish potato done now, one set of man control all Irish potato. So what him going to do now, he push up the price now to $60 a pound. After when they get up, everybody take away all of the Irish potato and everybody cheap and just sell it. Just keep it and then sell it little at a price. And even though they have nothing at the storeroom, they not take out enough one time. They just take out just a little to keep the market going and keep the price up there. So wise up the people, wise up. And everything where you see a glitter, the government is good, they are giving away Irish potato. They are creating business for them and their friend. It's a trap. It's a trap. Tell them so they must give up what you need to do. You want to do something for your community? You choose 5 farmers and you give them a little here and a little there. So you create a glut. People can't make money. You give them different things. Everybody now have to plant Irish potato. So as long as you see them want everybody to plant the same thing, I set them and set you up. It's a setup. Why they not encourage some people to plant onion? You go make some plant Irish potato. Then you help out some with some sweet potato. So you give some people Irish potato. And then you give some fertilizer. They can go planting yam. You give some different things. But as long as you want to look at 100 farmers or 200 farmers and give them fertilizer and give them the same item, and mess up the market. Destroy the market. Yeah, man. Study. Some of you too bright to study certain things. To see what go on. Because you're not too bright. People, if you're not street smart, you're not going to know certain things. People with degree can't tell you. What may I tell you now? You have to street smart, you have to sit down and analyze what them people are dealing with. And wonder why all the farmers them do is work hard. And the man the middleman there him go and make all of the money and fight. Cause then sit down and say, boy, why do farming when you can sit down and wait till the farmer them plant you take it from them and go sell it? And that them a do. Because them set the thing that's the farmer them get hungry and desperate. So they come buy it from you for little or nothing. After when them come push it for you. Tell them, alright, them a give you Irish potato. Because it will make sense, the price where them will come buy from you back from. It would make sense if they give it, tell them, say, alright, give me some fertilizer and some spray. Yeah, man, me take the Irish potato. But give me some spray too. I'm going to tell no man you can't get everything. Alright, tell them, say, alright, make we buy the Irish potato and you give me the spray. Because they might leave the dearest thing for you. Them give the Irish potato. But the dearest part of it is the spraying and preparing the land. Say to them, why not help us with the land then? Help us with the land. Help us with the spray. We will buy this, but let's buy the seed. They now do that. They want the easiest part. The easiest part is the Irish potato seed. The seed that they have, this seed. And you have to get up every time rain fall. You have to get up and go spray. And pay a man to go spray. And when you are digging, you have to pay a man for digging. And you have to get up out of your bed. And you have to worry if man I got teeth it and all of those things. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So people, we have to wise up. And we have to study the game. Agriculture is a game. Yeah, man. And you can, anytime you see everybody, somebody plant something, is a time for you not to plant. So what you have to do, hold the somebody plant Irish potato now, so don't buy no Irish potato and go plant. Foolishness. So what you have to do now, you have to time them. So when by the time they reach 2 months, that's the time you must plant. Low them make them reach 2 months. It's a 3-month crop. As soon as them reach 3 months, 2 months, because them have to got force now to get rid of them. After when them get rid of it now, you got, that's a time when you want to come in another 2 months after them. Then you can talk about the market. You can dictate the market. Yeah, man. And what the rich guys them do? They might buy and store. Remember when we did a Hill 60, persons used to create this little room where when you dig an Irish potato, you pack it up and you're saving that. You have to find a dry place. Because Irish potato can keep for a long time. But every now and then you have to go in there and take out the bad one. Because a couple are going to get rotten. And if the rotten one, them are going to leak out and the good one and cause it to spoil. So if you can create a dry room where you put in your trash and have it there, Irish potato can keep a long time. And you watch the price. If you can't hold it, you're going to have a problem. You can't sell when everybody else has sell. You have to try and hold it. But Irish potato is a good crop that can keep. So study the market. Study the market, my people. We are in Jamaica right now, we are importing billions of dollars worth of red peas. We used to have red peas over the years. Then trick we and carry in a set of peas for we, carrying chemical and all of those things and kill out fluid peas. And they might do the same thing. Just like how they might do with the ganja same way. Destroy the Jamaican ganja and push for them ganja on the market. I just study things that any crop where I do well and you see the rust disease coming on the yam the other day, we not even know which part it come from. But if the Jamaican yam do too well, the Chilean yam is doing too well, they will create something to destroy. It's a business, my people. Jamaica, oh, you could, that little country that the yam, they will take over the whole place. Because remember, people that make sure so they invest. It's not about investment, you know. So what if he decides to make us spend $50 million to destroy Jamaica yam? Because we have is a $1 billion industry. So where are worry about $50 million for? Just like what they do with the Irish potato now. They just pump $40 million or $20 million in the Irish potato. Just give it right across the board. And what am I going to do now? Then come back, buy from you. I make billions of it. Because I'm going to buy from you cheap and store and sell a little. Get all of the hotels in. And then control all of the hotel marketing. So you have Irish potato, you have £10,000. But none of the hotel them now take for you because they have them big, the politicians them, the big man them have set up their market already. Because the purchasing person at the hotel have go getting tip. If them buy for you, you not tip them. Mr. Big Man knows say when him sell the hotel order 2,000 Irish from them. The man who did the purchasing, he might get a little squeeze. Then can't take a chance with you because maybe if you don't give them a squeeze, you have to tell somebody. I saw the system work. So make we take this thing serious. The people serious. Nobody share the life now. People, thank you. It was a wonderful life. I really enjoyed. We want to keep it aware. It's going to be less about politics and we're solutions. We want the program for solutions. Solution. I'm going to ask for some assistance for assist some young people. We're back to school for September. You know, so then just do them pep and we have to go assist some young people. Not South Trelawney, but right across Jamaica. We want to make sure so it's my intention to prepare 100 bags for 100 needy child come September. 100 backpacks. So I'm going to beg you, my people, we want to give away some backpacks. So I want to ask persons just to sponsor. All we are going to do, we need persons now. We are going to need some young people. All they have to do is write an essay about their school. We're going to find a nice little topic. But we're going to find a way right through the summer. We want to give away to 100 backpacks to 100 students. But what they have to do, they have to compete for it in a way where they write an essay. And you, the listeners, going to choose who we give the backpack. Every week, we'll make sure so we give away a backpack. Or give away maybe 10 backpacks right through the summer. That's how we want to do it. Anywhere in Jamaica there, we send it by a Knoxford or anything. Some of them we will give school fees. We might just pay the school fee. So a mother might be in Montego Bay. So we don't have to, all we have to do is Western Union and them that money to pay the school fee. So we want to pay school fee for at least 100 students for this year. 100. And I'm going to need your help to do that. I want you to assist with. We have some needy persons over in Petersfield. People see a lot of, I go over there and I see a lot of young kids, parents who struggling. So a lot of them still in shelter. A lot of them are still with somebody. So with those persons still need help. We want to assist some of those persons with paying their school fee. Some man school fee not really there. Some of the school fees at 20,000 can make a difference. But we want to pay it straight to the school. So then but we have them have to write an essay. And we know if somebody write it for them because they will have to come on the live and maybe read it out or so. But we want to we're gonna play a little game. We make sure so the thing gets interesting. We don't want us a thing boring in a way. So we want to create some games right through the summer where we ask persons to donate different things. We'll give us some money, give us some backpacks, all of those things. So people think on these things. The word is love. Remember my YouTubers, please subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe. Just hit the subscribe button here, then you hit the bell and make sure say whenever we go live, you'll know. Persons on TikTok. So everything that we talk about tonight, it's on YouTube. So go over to my YouTube page and the YouTube, and it will be there. The entire program will be there for the next 100 years, because we're not movie unless YouTube decides that they're going to lock down or they're going to take it down for some reason or the other. Yeah, but it's there, it will be there. So go for you are on TikTok, you won't be able to maybe share it to somebody you can. So go over to my YouTube page, Paul Patmore Jamaica. That's the name of the channel. Paul Patmore Jamaica. Just go over there and share the live. So good night, my TikTokers. The word is love. One love, one love. YouTubers, enough respect. See you in another 2 days. Good night.